All right, welcome to the first of its kind, season number 1 of the Fantasy Baseball Challenge.
20 years of friendship, fantasy sports, and card collecting. Now we bring our passion and hobby to the big stage. Heroes Card Challenge and Collectibles, Nelson's Card and Collectibles. Who will win this round? Montana Boys, Fantasy Sports, and Card Challenges.
Today, we have myself coming from Heroes, Challenge Cards, and Collectibles. And with me is my buddy Zach from
Nelson Cards and Collectibles.
And we are here to do something that has just never been seen before. And that is we are going to take our two biggest passions from our childhood growing up in the backwoods of Montana, where we collected cards and played fantasy sports. And now we are going to bring them together for something that I really don't think you'll see anywhere else. And that is we are going to play fantasy baseball using our cards. It's pretty simple how we're going to break this down. We are using a standard baseball scoring system for batting and pitching. And to do this, we're going to build our teams up with one pitcher, two infielders, two outfielders, and one utility player. And we decided that we want to shake it up because of the fact that we are using baseball cards for this. And because baseball cards, what we're always looking for, as any collector is those parallels, rookies, autos, and numbered cards.
So what we're going to start this off with is we are going to do the 2021 Series 2 TOPPS baseball cards. That's what we're going to start off with. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to open this box. We each have a box of it. We're going to open the box. We're going to take 3 random packs out of here. We're going to open those packs, show you the cards we got, and then we will go through, pick the cards we want to build our roster with. And that's our team for the week. And then we will, throughout the week, as games are played, we'll tally up the scores. And at the end of the week, we will see who beat who in our first fantasy challenge.
Let's open up my box of TOPPS Series 2. All right. I'm excited about this. Oh, and just to throw it out there, this pack, though, one of the special things about this new 70th anniversary pack is they have these 70th anniversary patch cards inside. So, Zach, what do you say about throwing a little bit of extra fun in here? And if one of us can manage to pull one of those patch cards, which every box has one in there, but we're only pulling 3 packs out, then that person gets home field advantage for the week, and we'll count that as 2 bonus points right off the bat.
That sounds like a good plan to me. What do you say if we each pull one, we call it a draw then?
I think that's a fair way of doing this. All right, so let me open.
I don't see both of us pulling one though. I see only one of us getting one.
If even one of us gets one.
Right.
All right, here is my 7 packs that we're going to just lay out. Not going to play with them too much because I don't want to take any extra advantage. But we're going to sit there and we're just going to randomly pull out 3 packs. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 1 from the front, 1 from the middle, and then 1 from the back. So those are going to be my 3 packs for this week's challenge. I'm going to take the rest of these packs. I'm going to put them back in the good old box because we'll likely be using them for next week's challenge. So
absolutely.
All right. So now that they're off to the side, here we go. These are my 3 packs that I am going to be looking to see what I can build. Each of these packs is coming with 14 cards in it. So that's going to give me about 42 cards, long as there's no special cards, and the special cards might be reduced down a little bit to choose from. I'll open up my packs. We'll let Zach open up his before we end up showing off what our teams are going to be for this week.
Yeah.
All right. I do love the picture on the front of these, Zach. Like the Fernando Tatis, that was it's a cool cover photo.
It really is, man. And Fernando Tatis, what a player he is.
He has definitely been showing off some stuff. I was watching the games this weekend, and he's playing this last weekend. He's been playing out here in Washington against the Nationals, and he's been lighting them up pretty good. So
yeah, he's a great player. He's young, man. He's got a long time to go.
Oh, 100%. All right. So as I'm opening these up, we got Ryan Presley, Jacob Dyson, David Price. I like that one right off the bat from a fantasy perspective, and I think that's what's making this going to be a little bit fun. Is we're giving value to the idea of paying attention to our base cards, because now our base cards are going to be used for this fantasy challenge, even though they might not be as valued as much. So
a lot of people just toss those base cards to the side and don't even think about them, but I'm very excited for to add some value to the base cards.
And right here, I just got my my first one that I could promise you this one will be making it onto my roster this week. Juan Soto. It is not going to give me anything special points wise, but it's still Juan Soto. Juan Soto is one of my personal favorite players in the entire league. So this one will go into my private collection afterwards, regardless. But that's definitely going to go on the side because I like that card. Then we got a rookie Luis Garcia out of the Nationals. All right, and he's been having a good year so far, so I really like that card as well. And then our next rookie, we got Jonathan Arauz. Well, that one he's a Red Sox, so he's already got a special spot for me right there. Although I don't recall, he's not playing a whole lot right now, but he's still it's a good fun card. We got some more rookies in Julian Merryweather, Mickey Manayan, and Dalton Jeffries. So all right. I got a good set of rookies to choose from there to try and take advantage of that bonus point and a half.
Yeah, those are some good cards there.
Just 1.5. Apologies, not point and a half. It's 1.5 times. So, but yeah, no, that's a good start. I mean, on the value wise side, it's a little bit less, but I think on the fantasy points wise, I've got to have a good start to pick from. So,
right,
Edwin Encarnacion. This guy's he's fun to watch. He's got so much power when he does get a hold of a ball.
Oh yeah.
And Christian Vasquez, he's been having a great year for my Red Sox this year, so I like him. Austin Nola. We got a Tanner Rourke. We got CJ Korn and Victor Robles, another national. And look at that. All right. I don't think we ever decided we ever discussed this part, but here's I got another one. So that's 2 in one pack. I can only use one of them. I think that's the agreement we had, right? That you can't use the same card twice. Although
that's pretty cool though to get 2 of them in there.
Absolutely, and there's another good one to go with that. Pete Alonso. That's
a good card.
All right, JT Brubaker. We got Elvis Andrus. All right. Apologies to Andrus that I can't say his name. Zach McKinstry. And finally, a Teja Antoine. So got a couple more rookies there to go in my rookie pile. And then finally, this is my last pack. Zach, I hope you're a little bit scared because I'm liking these cards that I have right now. And I only have to put 5 of them together. I think I can put a 6-person team. I think I can put a 6-person team together with this.
I'm getting excited to see what I get.
Absolutely. All right, and now we got a Topps All-Star card here with Sean Murphy.
Nice.
And then Mike catcher. Absolutely. And then there's got our first rookie here in this pack, and Jared Oliva. Ozuna. He's I don't know how good he is. You watch the Braves a little more than me. Is he having a pretty good season this year?
Ozuna? He's having a decent year. He might end up playing a little more here with Acuna going down.
That's very true.
Acuna's out for the rest of the year, so that's going to hurt the Braves a lot.
100%. All right, next one. I got one of the home run challenge cards, which is a Joey Gallo. This is a specific for this year's Topps card. Yeah, this one's a fun one, especially for kids that are collecting these cards, as they can scratch this off. And the kind of the premise of it is, if you can go online and pick what day this player is going to hit a home run, and then they hit a home run on that day, then you wind up getting a bunch of you get potentially a free ticket to go to next year's All-Star game, which is really cool. So
yeah, that would be awesome.
All right, we got a insert of Joey Bart rookie card. That's a pretty cool one.
I think he's gonna have a great career. Just throwing that out there.
100%. And Keegan Aiken, Jonathan Stever, Zach Birdie, and Tucker Davidson is the final of mine. So really quickly go back through. Obviously, have a huge set of rookies to kind of pick between, so I can probably build a couple of rookies into my lineup to get that 1.5 multiplier when we get to that point. And then we got a couple really good players that just with Pete Alonso. I love the Sotos. Those 2 cards, those are going to be great additions into my own personal collection. And then I always collect all Red Sox players, so Christian Vasquez there, and then I got David Price there. So I'm pretty happy with what I got started with. I'm not going to have any parallels or any autographs or anything like that to go into my set this week, but I have a good starting point to go from. And with that said, Zach, all right, it's your turn to see if you can top that with something in your hand.
All right, let's do this. So here's my box. We're going to get right in here, get 3 packs out of here. See if we can't build a team that can beat Clinton's over there. I feel some pretty good cards coming out of here, Clinton. I'm just throwing that out there.
You think so? You think so?
I think we're gonna get something good. I hope you're worried.
I think what makes this interesting is because we obviously live on different parts of the country at this point, so our packs are definitely getting definitely come from different cases and different boxes from different parts of the world. So it's a true random, and not to mention we're grabbing 3 random packs out of a box of 7 and missing out on some other good stuff possibly. So
absolutely,
don't pick the wrong ones now.
I think what I'm going to do is the very front, very back, and the very middle.
All right.
These ones back. These are the packs I'm going to open. We're going to build a team out of here. What do you think?
I like your box collection you got in the back there, man. That's you got a little bit of everything going on. I got some basketball, some football, some baseball. I'm guessing we're going to be able to see those cards get opened up on your personal channel at some point.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, if you guys are looking to see some box openings, we'll be opening all these boxes at some point on Nelson Cards and Collectibles. All right, let's get into this. Let's see. We got right on the top, Miguel Sano. That's a good one. Got Daz Cameron. That's a rookie card. You guys see those? Luis Urias. Sorry.
Okay.
And then Jose Garcia. That's a rookie. Here we got Marcus Stroman. I'll put him over here. Delano DeShields.
Oh, that's a good card.
That is a good card. Isaiah Kinner Falefa. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. I'm not sure how that one's pronounced. Here we've got Victor Reyes. Reyes. Ooh, what's this?
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. That's a Mark Melancon. That looks like a pink parallel. That's numbered out of 50.
Oh, snap. All right.
That one's definitely going over there. I told you we're going to get some good stuff out of here.
All right. I'm a little bit more worried now with that one there because that's definitely a good hit.
That's a good card. Here we've got an insert. This is one of the retro ones. This is Sixto Sanchez rookie card.
Oh, nice.
Put that one with the rookies. Here we've got another rookie card. This is Sherton Apostle rookie card. I hope I'm pronouncing those right. Some of them are tough.
I always wanted the same thing.
Here's another rookie. This one is Rafael Marchand from the Phillies.
Okay.
Another rookie, Matt Foster. And then JT Brubaker, another rookie card. So starting off with a lot of rookies in there. Holy cow. That is a lot of rookies. I told you. Hey, I told you. I felt something good coming out of there. That was a pretty good call.
You definitely did call that one, and it was a good call.
All right, on the top we've got Johan Hiem. That's a rookie card. Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver's going over here, but Mitch Garver might be on the DL list still.
Oh, that might be something we have to check out on because I definitely know that there's a couple of these guys that are on here that might potentially be DL guys at this point in time.
Right.
And we will check those out because we want to make sure our lineups is 6. There's 6 guys that are at least expected to be playing all week long. So
right. Mitch Garver, if he's not on that DL, he's probably going to be playing. He's a very good catcher.
Absolutely.
All right, here is a rookie card. Andre Scrub. Eugenio Suarez. That's going over here. Next is Raimel Tapia. That's going over here. He's had a really good year so far. Next, Danny Jansen. Kyle Tucker. Jason Kipnis. Ooh, look at this.
Oh, what do we got there?
What is that?
Got
Twins up the middle. Players recreate namesake.
Interesting.
What is that? That is numbered, isn't it? That is numbered. That's out of 299.
Oh snap! Nice.
But that is a team card, so we don't have a way to set that up yet.
Yeah,
we might
yeah.
have to look into that.
100%. That we don't have it in our means, mainly because not every case winds up having anything with teams on it. But just from from the collection standpoint, I know you're a Twins fan, so that's one thing. And two, a Twins card that is a number. That's a double whammy of awesomeness. So
right, that is a really good card. It's really good looking too.
Yeah, I like the shine to it.
Right. All right, here we've got a retro style. This is Francisco Lindor for the Mets. He's going to go over here. Francisco Lindor is a good player. Probably
Absolutely.
one of the best shortstops in the league. Here, Jeff Samardzija. I'm going to put him over here. I haven't heard much about him this year, but I do like him as a pitcher. So I'm going to put him over. He might end up on the team. Hold me back, bro. Walk off hijinks. So this is an Orioles team card. That's a pretty cool card.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Hold me back, bro.
We living out here on the East Coast, we kind of go to the Washington National side than the Orioles, just because the game's a little bit more interesting to watch. The Orioles have not been very good for a very long time, but they're always on the hopes. They got a lot of young talent. It's just they just don't seem to do very much with it.
I was gonna say, that's the thing. They always have good young players. They just overall don't do very well most seasons.
Yeah, being that small market team, it's hard, right? Because they can't afford to keep the guys after they do bring up these really good talents. As soon as they show off their stuff, they end up getting either traded away or signed away.
Yep. Makes it tough. That's why your big markets always win.
Unfortunately, but also fortunately, because I'm a Red Sox fan, so we kind of take advantage of that. However,
all right, here we've got a fish out of water. This is Marlins show hops. Yeah, they're pretty high off the ground in that picture. I don't know if you guys can see. Them are some hops. That's pretty good. That's a cool card.
Absolutely.
All right, here we've got a TOPPS rookie award winner. This is Kwang Hyun Kim. Kwang Hyun Kim. I believe he's a relief pitcher. I think. All right, on to the last pack. And wow, this one feels thick, Clinton.
You think you got one of those? You got one of those inserts in there? The patch card.
We're gonna find out. I didn't think we would get one this first time, but maybe we will.
Yeah, they say that it's a 3 out of 7 chance, right? That's
right. Well, we know there's one in the box, so eventually one will get opened. All right, here we've got a rookie, Jared Oliva. Marcel Osuna. That's going to go over here. Adam Hazley. Michael Chavis.
Good old Red Sox right there.
Yoan Moncado. He's had a pretty good year. He's a good player. The White Sox are a pretty good team, I think.
They've been playing well.
Yes, they have. Here we've got Hyun Jim Ryu. Jason Hayward.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of year he's had.
I honestly I don't watch the Cubs enough to be confident on knowing it, but I mean, I just know him in general is really good. So that's
the thing. Hayward's been good for a long time.
He has.
So you know what? I think he goes over here. He's going to have to be considered.
Absolutely.
Austin Slater. Austin Slater's been a pretty good player.
Yes.
I believe, if I remember right, he's a pretty young player too, isn't he?
He's got to be in his first couple of years in the big leagues at the very least. So, and he's on that young Giants team that's just been absolutely on fire this year. Came out of nowhere, so which has been really impressive to watch.
Well, Buster Posey's kind of reinvented his entire career. He already had a Hall of Fame career.
he's trying to have a second one. You gotta have two in one career.
Apparently. All right.
Oh,
there it is. Look at that.
Automatic.
Oh, no.
2 points right off the bat.
And it's even cool. Ted Williams. Look at that.
That is super awesome.
Your own team comes to bite you.
And the best, I mean, and it's like it's hard for me to be mad at because it's a Red Sox card. It's a cool looking card.
Right.
But it's 2 points for you, man.
Yeah, that's 2 points off the bat. So I'm already winning.
You definitely do have a head start.
All right, now this kid is going in. Jazz Chisholm. He's had an awesome year. Rookie.
Yep.
He's definitely he's going right here. Yadier Molina. Wow.
Oh.
That's a Hall of Fame catcher right there.
Yep. Yep.
I think him, Buster Posey, and Salvador Perez are all going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, absolutely. Just give my boy Christian Vasquez some time, and he'll get there too.
Hey, Vasquez is very good. I will give you that. All right, here's a rookie card. Haas Young Kim.
All right, there you go.
Another rookie. This is Johan Ramirez from the Mariners. Another rookie here, Luis Diaz. No, Lewin Diaz. My bad. Lewin Diaz.
You've been really looking for this Lewis card.
I know. And then another rookie, Jonathan Arouse.
Yep. All right. That's a good start. I think you have quite a few to pick from. I still feel confident with what I have to pick from. I am at a 2-point disadvantage. So now we'll give ourselves a second to look through our cards, check the DL list, kind of make a determination on where we want to go with these things, and then we'll come back to figure out which way who we're putting in our lineups for the week. All right, man. Have you had enough time to figure out what you're going to be doing here?
I'm ready to go if you are.
I'm ready to go. I'll go ahead and I'll get us kickstarted on this one here. This was tough. Like it sat there and it took a little bit of thinking, making sure. I was thankfully not too riddled with injuries. It was more just making sure like I picked the guys that are going to have the best chance of really being starters. So I narrowed it down to about 10 guys here at the end, and then we broke it up from there. So for me, I'll start off with my outfielders. Juan Soto. I think that was a pretty easy gimme. I kind of called that one as soon as I pulled that card. And then my other one, I took Joey Gallo from the Texas Rangers. He's been having a pretty solid season, so I think I can get a couple of hits from him this week, and hopefully maybe even a home run. So I think I have the potential for at least 2 home runs right there this week. I'm calling at least 2 home runs on those guys.
There you go.
And then my infielders, we're going with Pete Alonso, first baseman out of the New York Mets, and Sean Murphy, our catcher from the Oakland A's. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I can tell you, I did not actually expect to be picking a catcher in this. I just feel like the catcher's at one position in the infield that you really don't expect a whole lot of batting numbers from. So,
right.
But he was a good pickup. And then my final one, I'm going to take another infielder for my utility guy, and that is going to be Jonathan Shoup. And I unfortunately, these are the 2 guys I had to say no to, and that was Jared Oliva and Christian Vasquez. I love them both. Oh, well, I love Christian Vasquez because he's a Red Sox. I like Oliva. He's a good rookie, and I wanted to put some rookies in here, but they're not full-time starters, and I decided to go with the full-time starters. And that's the same way with my pitchers. I came down to having either JT Brubaker, who is my rookie, or David Price. David Price is a known commodity, and I know that he pitched yesterday and he did pretty well. So I hope he gets another outing before the end of the week. He should, and if so, I think he'll do well. So that's my starting lineup here. We got my 6 guys, and I feel pretty good about that lineup right there. So I think I'm going to give you a run with this group right here.
I think that's a pretty solid team. I like that David Price kind of rejuvenated his career again.
Absolutely, absolutely.
He was one of the premier pitchers in the league when he was with the Red Sox, and kind of fell off there for a while, but now he's kind of picked it back up.
Those were the days back in Boston. I loved him back in Boston. and for some reason, the Dodgers seem to have an affinity with our old players.
Yeah.
But
if it works, it works, right?
That was a huge trade though back when we because if I'm not mistaken, Price went at the same time as Mookie went, and we sent both of them over there together in that big trade. And I miss having Mookie as well, but it's all about that money. So
right. Well, it's funny because I'm a Dodger. If I had to pick a big market, the Dodgers would be my big market team. Now, I'm not huge on the big market teams, but
right.
They are the team I would pick, which is weird because I'm a Rockies fan and a Twins fan.
All right, man. Who are you gonna put up against this amazing lineup?
All right, let's do this. So I had some really tough choices. First off, I'm already winning by 2. Had to throw that out there.
+2, you
But
got it. It's not gonna make a difference, but it's all right.
this was really tough because, all right, so this was really tough because a lot of my guys are on the injured list and a lot of my really good players are. So
I'm not crying about that.
I was not able to take Francisco Lindor. Stroman has had a good year, but you guys might be surprised with who I picked, but I think he's had a better year. Same with young Jin Rua. He's had a good year, but we're going to have to see. Garver's hurt. Jazz Chisholm's hurt. Daz Cameron's hurt. Mark Melancon. I really wanted to throw this one in there because it's that numbered card.
That extra 2 times the points.
Yes, it is. But the fact that he is a reliever, you don't ever know when he's going to play. So I had to shy away from it. And Sixto is on the list. So those were the cards that I was trying to choose from. Here's what I came up with. I'm going to have, starting in the infield, I'm going to have Yoan Moncada. Good player. He's young. He's talented. He's had a pretty decent year. The White Sox are a young and upcoming team. I think he's going to have a good second half of the season. I think he's going to kind of start it off with a bang. So we're going with him. I'm going to go with Miguel Sano. The batting average isn't quite there, but when the guy connects, he hits a lot of home runs. And that Minnesota team's been hitting a lot of home runs these past couple of years. So I'm putting my confidence in my Twins right there. All right.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Although I hope that the Twins let you down this week, but it makes sense.
So those are my 2 infield starters. All right. Next, I'm going to go with Kyle Tucker. I'm not an Astros fan. Kyle Tucker is not a bad player.
He's definitely not a bad player.
And I think he's going to have a pretty good rest of the year. So we're going to start off with Kyle Tucker in the outfield. Again, putting my faith in one of my favorite teams. Raimel Tapia has had a really good season, in my opinion. He's a really young player. He's had a good season, and I'm gonna go with him, starting in my outfield with Kyle Tucker. So as my utility player, I'm gonna go with the All-Star reserve, Yadier Molina. It's a pretty solid catcher.
100%. As you mentioned that, I think I got a challenge to throw out to you, man. He's only a reserve, which won't count, but I got a challenge for you. I think we open a lot of packs all the time, and on our own channels, we each have a bunch of packs that we open up all the time as well. And I know you're a big time National League guy. I, on the other hand, am an American League kind of player. So what about we throw out a little challenge for the rest of this season as we go with season 1 of fantasy baseball. Between our weeks and when we're opening up our packs, who can video themselves opening the most all-star starters from 2021? The only cards that count will be rookies, relics, autos, and numbers. You got to be the important cards. So we're going to start this RAN thing, the RRAN, rookies, relics, autos, and numbered cards. I'll take the American League. You can have the National League. I think I can pull more. We didn't get any of them today, but I think I can pull more of them, and I can chase these things down quicker than you can on video.
That sounds like a challenge I'm going to accept.
All right.
Because I'm a big National League guy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see who can pull more. That sounds like a pretty good challenge.
Sounds good, man.
I think that'd be pretty fun.
100%. And we already, like I said, as we know with this here, we know who's going to win, but we'll play it out and see who does. And well, and everyone else, you're going to have to tune in, subscribe to both the video channels, both Heroes, Challenge Cards and Collectibles, as well as Nelson's Card and Collectibles, so you can watch and follow along with the chase and give your inputs on how this chase goes down.
Absolutely. Also, in the description of this video, we will have a link to both channels. So if you are wanting to subscribe to those, check the description. Go ahead, click the link, go subscribe, and see how we do on that challenge, because that sounds like a lot of fun.
100%.
I think you just opened a can of worms. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see who wins that.
Absolutely.
All right, let's on to the last card here. So Yadier Molina, going with him as the utility guy, the old reliable there, And for my pitcher, I'm going out on a limb here.
Oh,
I'm going to take Kwang Young Kim. Now, this guy, if you can see that there, he was a TOPPS. What is that? TOPPS
I think it's like the All-Star card,
All-Star rookie. So he was a rookie last year. Is that what that would mean?
Mm.
And he was an all-star as well in his rookie season. He's had a pretty decent year this year. And I'm going to take a chance and go with him as my starting pitcher.
All right.
So just to recap, I've got Miguel Sano, Yohan Moncada, Kyle Tucker, Raimel Tapia, Yadier Molina, and Kwang Young Kim is my starting lineup.
Very nice. And if I am seeing it correctly, we have no multipliers on your team either, correct?
No multipliers, no rookies, no parallels. The insert, but we decided the inserts are not worth a multiplier, only parallels and rookies and numbers. So yeah, no multipliers here. The only outstanding thing here would be the 70-year patch.
Yep. So you get the home field, you get home court or home field for baseball, home field advantage this week. Yep. You get the 2 bonus points for that one there. So I am going to have to do a little bit of extra work this week, but that's all right. I know my boy Juan Soto is going to hit a home run right off the bat on tomorrow's game. And when he hits that first home run, that'll make up all the difference for me right there and on the way we go.
And you know what? Honestly, I don't doubt that he'll do it. He's a heck of a player.
Absolutely, absolutely.
He's right there on the cover of that select case.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I think we both have a team that can make this thing interesting this week. I feel pretty good about what I have going on here, but we'll see how it all plays out. And for everyone watching, if you want to keep up with what's going on this week, comment below, subscribe, watch the channel, and then remember, and we'll put it in the comments. We'll add in the comments kind of some updates throughout the week of how everything's going, who's winning, how the points are coming down in the pipeline, and in the description of this video, I will add in what the point values are, so that way you guys can see exactly how we're keeping score of this thing.
Yeah.
My last comment on this one here for today is like, as always, when it comes to my heroes cards, challenge cards, I always like to give a shout out to a nonprofit organization that's doing great things out there. Today, I'm wearing the Mission Continues, amazing group that takes care of veterans worldwide. They give them a mission once their time in the service comes to an end. So a great organization. Go onto their website. It's going to be in the description below. You can volunteer with them or you can donate to them, but a great organization that I want to give a shout out to. Zach, are you ready for this week? Ready for this first challenge?
I'm ready, man. I think this is going to be a really good I think this is going to be a really close challenge.
Absolutely.
I don't think anyone has an advantage at all in this pretty evenly matched teams. And so I think this is going to be a fun week of baseball to watch.
100%.
Up with these guys.
Absolutely. And I love fantasy for the purpose of, one, it's just fun to keep track of, but I also love the idea that it makes me pay attention to some teams that won't always. I'm always watching the Red Sox. I'm always watching the Nationals, but I don't always watch some of these other teams. And now this week I have A's, Rangers, Mets, Tigers. I'm going to have to pay attention to what these teams are doing because I want to know that my team's going to win. I'm that way with all my fantasy teams. So I'm super excited to watch this here. I do think that we have our fantasy baseball matchup this weekend. We have our first challenge that we've thrown down, and that challenge is going to be finding our all-star players in those relics, autographs, numbered card type cards or special cards. I think we need to throw one more challenge down for the season-long challenge. This is baseball, right? And to make a baseball team, you need 9 players across 9 positions. So what do you say we build our own rotation of 9 players across all the MLB? They don't have to be present players. They can be any player of any time. They just have to be opened on your channel during this season or on our videos here. a 9-card challenge. If you don't have someone to fill a spot, you might have to use a base card. And at the end of the year, we'll determine the winner of that challenge based off of which one of our lineups is valued at the most, because at the end of the day, this is collecting cards, and collecting cards includes valuing our cards. So
Yeah.
what do you think? You think you got a chance at this?
I think that would be a fun one, because that one's going to take a little longer. We're going to have to open a lot of boxes to do something like that. But I think that's a really good challenge. I think you could build a really solid team of not only, old players that are worth a lot, but a lot of these young players today, some of these guys that aren't even playing in the MLB yet,
Absolutely.
are actually valued really high.
100%.
Like a Wander Franco, like Wander Franco, he just got his first shot at the big league, a couple weeks ago, I believe.
Yep.
But his cards are already like super valuable. So, I mean, you could throw a guy like that in there and that's a high value card. So I think this is going to be a really unique challenge, because you're looking at, current players, guys that are working their way up, guys that have already played their career and maybe so long ago that they've already passed on, like, and it's like you could have a really crazy looking team built up there, but who can have the most value sitting there?
I think it's going to be fun. It'll be curious to see. I'm curious to see how we both do, and how this all turns out. But I'm excited. We got through our first video, man. We did this. Next week we'll get to present how we turned out and how we won. Over this next week, if you get the chance to and you are subscribed to my channel, we will be opening up the pen box. This is a collection of all baseball packs over the last, I believe it's about 15 years worth of potential packs that could be mixed in there in a group of way. So this is going to be my way to start out on trying to win these challenges against you, man, because I'm going to have some opportunities to get hopefully some of these rookies from this year's All-Star game, as well as also put some positional players out there that are going to just be tough for you to beat. So I look forward to opening that up and see what I can bring to the table for you, man.
Yeah. Well, and I'm going to throw something out there. If you guys subscribe to my channel, Nelson Cards and Collectibles, some of the boxes that you saw in the background there, like I was saying, we'll eventually be opening all of them. But I think our next video coming out is definitely going to be one of these score football boxes. So those boxes have a lot of cards in them. I've had some pretty good luck pulling them, but I have not done a video of any of these. And me and you were actually just talking about this. You were saying that, you hadn't had much luck with them. I've had some decent cards come out of there. So I'm going to see what we can get out of this one. And hey, if you get your hands on some, Clinton, let's see, maybe you can have better luck, because I think it is a good set.
Absolutely.
I think it just, with blasters, it's so random, Sometimes a blaster you can get some really good stuff out of them, and sometimes you just don't get a whole lot of anything.
100%.
But we're gonna open up a score box, so be looking out for that video. That's gonna be coming out here hopefully tonight or tomorrow. I should have that video up.
Awesome, man.
And then I think these challenges are gonna, I'm gonna have to start opening more baseball. I open a lot of baseball. I honestly do, but it's going to take a lot to beat you in these challenges. So,
I'm committed. We're going to do this thing. We're going to see how it turns out. And for everyone that's watching, if there's a certain type of box that you like and you think that we should open up, whether it's on our personal channels for just trying to do the challenges and to see what we can pull out, or if you want to see them in these competitions, we are going to try and we're going to be putting this together every week, and we are happy to try and put out their products that are going to interest people and have some intrigue. So let us know what you think. Let us know what cards you want to see pulled out and ripped open, so we can do this right. But otherwise, subscribe, enjoy, and we will see everyone back next week.
Awesome. Good luck to you, Clinton.
Good luck to you as well, man.